FTX, not usually known for their big, expensive RC cars, they've just dropped the Grand Apache, a 1/7 scale, ready to run off-road vehicle, four-wheel drive off-road vehicle. In the description it says that this Apache is inspired by the Baja trophy trucks, and we'll get this out of the way now. It's not an exact replica of a trophy truck. This thing's going to be more like the Arrma Mojave than it is the Traxxas UDR. 90% ready to run, e-tronics radio system, rear bumper integrated wheelie bar, hobby wing 4274, that is a big motor. 1250 kV, 160 amp AS rated ESC. So unlike the UDR and the Mojave, this is AS out the box. So actually then it's going to be more like the Max Slash, isn't it? It's the Traxxas Max Slash AS. No, it's not, it's 6S. This thing's in a league of its own. Let's hope it can perform. There's the side profile. Comes in red and blue. Quite often I get stuff out of the box first to have a look. I've not seen this yet. Wow, that is big. That is big. Oh, that suspension feels nice. Something it doesn't do, you've got a lot of weight at the back here, doesn't sag at the back. This is a nice looking rig. So we get this transmitter, this comes in a lot of their stuff. All the functions you need on there, steering trim, throttle trim and stuff. Not sure if it's got a gyro. Some of the cheaper FTXs come with a gyro that's really hard. You can't really adjust it, and it sometimes just makes the performance not great when you're turning, but we'll take a look at that in a bit. Set of instructions, a big wheel wrench, and one big Allen key. Allen! The blue really pops on this. I don't know how it's coming out on camera, but it's like a really nice blue. Matching wheels and 17mm hexes there. But you got headlights, light bar, roof bar. This thing's gonna be lit up. Front bumper there. Couple of dudes driving. Well, one dude driving and one dude navigating. Roof skids. Full scale back end there with, I think, they're actual wheels. 2 spare wheels, just in case you get a puncture. Fire extinguishers, turbo boost, radiator, fake suspension covers. Massive rear bumper. And on the bottom, it's got a wheelie bar integrated in it. I like that. That is a really cool idea. How does this body come off? Ah, there's also pins at the back, tucked in here. There it is underneath, all the lights wide in there. Got a lot of ground clearance. So we've got these inner covers at the front and at the rear. They're going to stop a load of crap getting in there. Look how much suspension travel there is. Plenty of room underneath. We're going to take this to the quarry, I think, and give it a rip around. This would be ideal there. Same clearance at the back, big old shock absorbers. Inside we've got that big 4274 8S motor. Got a fan on the side there. There's your 160 amp hobby wing ESC. Is that a Max 6? 25 kilo servo. You got this chassis brace across the top. Couple of battery trays there for 2 4S lipos. You can see you got an anodized metal center diff in there. Front and rear drive shafts. You got a metal chassis brace at the rear. Looks like a plastic one at the front. Loads of anodized blue parts. Big high sides on it, and then with these covers, I think this is going to probably stay quite clean. And then this big old rear structure here that's going to protect that chassis if you have any dodgy landings. With the wheels in there for like a bit of a wheelie bar bumper. Just seeing there some anti-roll bars. Drive shafts, I think, at the rear. Big universal joints up front. Big solid A-arms. This chassis looks similar to the Super Forza. Obviously the rest of the car is different, but this looks like, I think this chassis might be shared with their other 1/7, which is absolutely awesome. But other than that, I don't think it shares anything else with it. You just see an adjustable toe. Obviously you can adjust the camber on the pillar balls. Top arm, so double wishbone suspension. Oh, and the wheels and tyres. They feel, got foams in there, got quite firm sidewalls, but yeah, not a bad compound. We'll just have to see how they hook up. And last thing I didn't mention, a slide-in adjustable motor mount, which we like. We had a few releases recently. I think it was the Corrali Punisher 4S and the MJX rally car. Big powerful trucks, and they had a fixed motor mount, which is a bit meh. So yeah, adjustable motor mount. Let's feel what these diffs feel like. Rear's not bad. Yeah, front and rear feel about the same. Usually you want it a little bit thicker in the front, but they feel the same. And then centre, yeah, probably could do a bit thicker in the centre, so a bit of diff tuning might not go amiss eventually, but we'll just take it out stock. Right then, so it does have a gyro. Wow. Yes, we need that wheelie bar. In the manual, it does tell you how to adjust it. It also tells you how to disable it, which might be an update from them, because previously you weren't able to adjust it and it reduced power in the turn, whereas, oh, I think we're all right. It does have lights on it. It's got some nice bright front lights. It's got a roof bar. It does have turn signals. However, if you do the steering side to side a few times, it goes to hazards. So we'll keep it on hazards. Right. AS, what do you reckon, AS? There's nothing else really out there, is there, that we've established? Is the Super Baja Ray, that's AS, isn't it, by Losi? Bit bigger than this though. Wow. It sounds angry. I'm going with the wind behind me so we don't get any parachuting, or minimal parachuting. Here we go. Full throttle straight away. Oh, wow. That got sketchy very quick. It's got loads of power. It was going across to that curb. I tried to correct it. Let's try again. Full power, there we go, there we go. Oh, it just keeps lifting that front. Although wind against it, it's probably going to lift the front even easier. Yeah, look. I don't think we're going to get full power on AS. I think the max slash on this road started lifting at about 60. That's wrong, stop. 54, yeah, so it's that magic number where it starts lifting. This thing will be over 60 mile an hour. It's just impossible to get the power down on AS. Right, one more go. As soon as that front end goes light, you just can't turn. Oh, I got full for a little bit then. I got full for a little bit. So much punch. That was full on the back wheels then. Not sure if we improved. 58. Yeah, it's probably got 60 in it. Not the fastest thing on AS, but that means it's probably got some serious punch if it's geared for acceleration. Yep, it goes. That's one way to get the thing down here. Right, let's see what this thing's got. Wow. Oh man, perfect terrain. Perfect terrain for this. Oh, I got mine the big rocks. Oh, it rips. What an absolute weapon. Hopefully it holds up. This is harsh terrain and we are running AS, of course. It goes so straight on this terrain, it hooks up so easy. Oh, big rock, big rock. We're safe, we're safe. Oh! Hooks up so well on this surface, it's so slippery, but it just hooms, almost pin straight. I can't see where I'm going. There we go. Come across the centre, mind the rocks. Mind the rocks. What a beast. What a beast. I think we're all good at the moment. I think we're all good.
That was good.
This thing's nuts, absolute nuts. Just going to try and get a few more drone shots going past down this road, but make sure there's no one coming past with dogs. Still on the same battery pack. Those volts packs, they have lasted ages. Usually when I say that, they go into LVC, so let's go catch it with the drone. Yeah, got me? I'm coming straight down and round. Let's go. See if I can keep it on this path. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's turn around up here. Right, I'm going to spin it around and come back the same way, like that I went. Let's go. Oh, it looks awesome from here. Looks absolutely awesome hooning along. just skimmed that tree. Oh, what's that? Ugh, lost sight. It does go nice and straight. It hooks up so well on this surface. I don't know how close that was to the drone, but it looked pretty close. It looked pretty close. Full beans. Oh. Yes, it landed on its wheels. Flat out again. Oh. Power wheelie up the hill. Oh. Man, that is so fun doing that. Oh, oh, what a beast. Let's do some celebratory donuts. That was good. That looks so good going down there. Still on the same battery pack as well. That's a good bit of run time. I didn't see it had twin shocks. It's got 4 shocks, like 2 on each, no, 8 shocks. Did I even, I don't even know where I spoke about the shocks. I knew if I didn't come here, I'd give it at least a few jumps. Some of you in the comments would be giving me some hassle. Just rips. Actually, it's pretty stable on this grass. It slides enough to not traction roll up. I was just about to say, the problem with like short course trucks and trophy trucks is if you go too fast and too high or hard, like I did then, it just parachutes. I should do it again, look. Oh, I thought that was, I thought that was one of the actual wheels. They just pop in. Ah, it's pulled through. There, good as new. Anyway, I don't think we're gonna be able to send it too hard because it's just gonna, yeah, it's just gonna fly. But it handles really well on these sort of surfaces. Oh, that was a nice jump. Oh, there goes that wheel again. I'll just leave it off for a bit. I don't know if they just push in or whether it's meant to be bolted from the other side. Oh, nice. Whoa. What a beast. Oh. Oh. This has spent the last couple of days in the sun and the dust. Listen, we need some lube. I bet it'll rip round this berm. Oh yeah. See if we can get it to glide off here. This is a nice little test for it. I'm not going to go crazy fast, but we'll give ourselves a bit of room for throttle. There we go. Oh, come on. If you leave yourself a bit of throttle so don't go flat out, you can kind of... Oh yeah. Oh no, it's all right. That was a terrible landing. But I think it's just the inner fender or inner arch. We're good. I think if you go too big, you'll not have the control. Oh, Yeah, I'm not doing that again. Although, it survived, I think. That landed right in that corner. I think that chassis is still straight. When I lifted it over, I thought it was twisted, but... Right, before we have a look at the damage, just two, maybe three things that I didn't mention earlier on. Just little niggly things that I'm not too keen on. The first one, I really like that it's attached at the back. So you got pins front, rear, and then under here to stop this sort of flopping about. However, they are a bit fiddly and a bit of a pain, not just to get in, but to get out as well. I had to use a pair of pliers. I mean, I do have sausage fingers, but that's one complaint. The other one, again, really like just being picky here. Oh, ESC's come loose. It comes out the box with straps, 2 straps going across and then 1 long strap going across the middle. Exhibit A. I removed these because it was just really fiddly. I was using these batteries, these Volts, 5000 milliamp hour. A ton of runtime from them, but how the cable's configured there with the balance cable coming out the middle, the strap going over the center, there was no way of securing that in properly and getting that strap on. Yes, I did just say strap on. Anyway, yeah, too fiddly, so I took it out and the batteries didn't come loose at all, so adequate with just the 2 straps going across the top. And that's it really, straight out of the box. As for damage after that beating, that jump that this folded up, it did actually break it off. It's still usable. I mean, you could probably put a bit of tape on it, but it didn't rip that off, so we lost that. Like I showed you, the ESC's just come loose. I'm not sure whether that's broke or... oh no, it might have just popped out. Anyway, a little bit of damage there on the bumper, some little chunks out of it. Also looks like it's pulled the screw out from there. I can't believe that I missed that it's got 2 dampers. I've also cleaned and lubricated it now, so it's not squeaking. A little bit of wear on the tyres. That is harsh terrain. That quarry, it absolutely destroys stuff. Also pulled a screw out. I think that one split, that one hasn't, but that's fixable. Look at the state of it underneath. That's them rocks at the quarry. It's taken a massive kick in. The chassis, it is bent. Quite often if you've got a chassis brace that's broken, it's because the chassis is bent. It is pretty bananaed. That was done at that dirt track. And like I showed you, if you send it too hard, it just parachutes anyway, so lack of control is just gonna give you some awkward landings. Top brace is looking straight and it still sounds good though, still rolls freely, so the chassis is bent. However, I don't think it's affected any of the drivetrain. Obviously we had the wheel fall off. I think you could probably get away with just putting a bigger washer on the back to secure that, because it just screws through like that. Body's taken a kick in, a few bits of paint missing, lights popped out a bit. A lot of this was done at the quarry. Absolute kick in. And that's it. That is the new 8S, yes, 8S Grand Apache from FTX. I know a lot of you are going to say, oh yeah, but it's FTX. It is. But you've just seen this thing take a lot of abuse, and yes, it has got some damage, but the main bit, which is the bent chassis, was me going past what it's really made for. This video, like quite a few others, is probably quite long. It kind of goes against what you're meant to do on YouTube. You're meant to like chop stuff up and condense it right down so it's like constantly engaging. I think the longer videos work better for you guys. Did I just have the... I think I got like dirt on my head. Anyway, keeping the video longer, because it means for you guys that actually want to see more rather than just like a 10-minute like jump and drift fest. I think it just works better that way. And that's it.